is the television game in which daring determines the fate of the player. This is the game of strategy, luck, and knowledge. This is Bullseye. Now, here's our host, Jim Lange.
Good luck. Thank you. Thank you very much. Marvelous audience, and we've got a great game coming up. It's true, this is a game of strategy, knowledge, and especially daring. Let's find out. Jay Stewart, will you please introduce our two great players?
Our champion, whose winnings total over $11,800, is representing Winston-Salem, North Carolina. He's studying broadcasting, and his interests include acting. Meet Chuck Morris. And his opponent is representing Tampa, St. Petersburg, and is a tax consultant. Meet Jill Bernstein.
Welcome back to Bullseye, Chuck and Jill. I found out a couple things about you folks over there. I'll tell you, Chuck, they tell me that back in Tampa, St. Pete, or wait a minute, back in Winston-Salem for you.
Winston-Salem.
That's right. I'll get it straight. They are running a contest, a strange contest. Is that true?
That's right. WXII TV in Winston-Salem is sponsoring a Chuck Will Win contest. And people send in their guesses of how much money I will win on the show. And whoever's closest will win 1%.
Well, I'll tell you, you got to give them 1%?
Not out of my pocket, no.
Oh, the
WXII
station will.
picks up.
Boy, did you jump on that one in a hurry. All right, and Jill, I understand back in, I'll get this straight, Tampa, St. Pete, Tampa Bay area, you have a very unusual rooting club, is that right?
Yes, I must say everyone in my office has been incredibly supportive, and I want to just send them a special thank you. I've gotten coaching and encouragement in the forms of questions posed to me on every topic that anybody in the company could think of, and clothing to wear on the show, a book to study, and the day before I left for the show, they made me a bullseye cake, which I thought was really sweet.
Well, I tell you, they're both, the people who entered your contest, Chuck, and your fan club are going to be pleased with you because you have each won over $10,000, and we are down to the crucial point in this game. You know that you accumulate money by correctly answering questions. The first player to bank $2,000 or more wins the game, goes on to play the bonus game. Now, when we interrupted our game on the last show, these were the categories you were playing with. Let's take a look as a reminder. In the upper left-hand corner, Dateline the 60s. Movie hits, Asian lands, and fairy tales. In the upper right-hand window, the categories were, and still are, classic novels, spelling bee, about geology, and multiple choice. The window below decides the number of questions you're contracting to answer in whatever category you decide to choose. Now, when we ended our last show, Chuck, you had $1,800 in the bank. And you know you need $2,000, of course, to win the game. And Jill, you had no money in the bank, but there was $600 in the pot. And Jill, you had control of the pot, decided to keep on playing, and so you're in control. And that's the way it stands right now. Jill, you will hit that button and stop the information this time and choose the category. So let's spin it and cover it all up. Good luck, Jill. Good luck, Chuck. And here we go. Dateline the 60s for $200 a question. Multiple choice, $200 a question. This contract is for 2 questions. All right, Jill, which one of those would you like to try? Which category for 2 questions?
I'd like Dateline the 60s.
Dateline the 60s it shall be. The contract is worth $400. Here's your first question. It's May 1960. Israeli agents find this former Nazi official in Argentina. Later, he is sentenced to death and executed for his war crimes. Name him.
Hess?
No, I'm sorry, it is not Hess, Jill. Control goes back over to you, Chuck. Chuck, name him.
Eichmann.
Adolf Eichmann is right, and there's another $200 in the pot. $800. Chuck, you have $1,800 in the bank. There's $800 in the pot. 1 question left. If you complete this contract, in other words, answer this question, you will win the game. So for the game, listen carefully, and good luck. The category Dateline the 60s. It's May 1967. Expo 67, an international exposition, opens in this Canadian city. For the game, Chuck, name the city.
Montreal.
You won another game. Congratulations. 1,000 in the pot over to Chuck for 2,800. That is added to his total. Well, Jill, we brought you back. You had a chance, and you did, I think, the logical thing. You kept control and left the money in the pot, but you couldn't think of Adolf Eichmann.
No.
Got you again. However, you have a grand total in cash and prizes of $10,200 to take back to Tampa Bay. And once again, our love. Thank you very much, Jill. And now, Chuck, I don't know whoever guessed the amount you're going to win back there in Winston-Salem, but it's climbing because right now you have a grand total cash and prizes of $12,850. And it's time to play the bonus game. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, Chuck, so far you have won 3 games. If you win 2 more for a grand total of 5, you're going to win something very special. What is it, Jay Stewart?
Well, for your driving enjoyment, Chuck, you will win a brand new car.
Yeah. 2 more games. Good luck. That's in the future. Right now, of course, you have a chance to make a lot of money in our bonus game. Behind those swirls are bullseyes, various amounts of money, and behind one of them, some lightning is spinning. You stop them whenever you want by hitting that button. Whatever money accumulates in the pot is yours to keep. If you get 3 bullseyes up there, Chuck, 1 in each window, we will double the money you have in the pot, and we'll also give you these prizes. Jay Stewart.
Chuck, you will entertain more thoughts of entertaining at home once you have these beautiful gifts for your dining room. First, Chuck, add the elegance of silver to your dining with this complete silver hostess set. Leonard Silver's complete hostess serving selection in heavy silver plate, featuring a 5-piece coffee set, punch bowl, champagne cooler, large serving tray, the sparkling touch for your next dinner party, furnished by Leonard Silver Manufacturing Company. And next, shed some new light on fine dining with these beautiful lamps. The Rust Rose Collection by Quoizel. Gracious lighting for any room in your home. The glass is hand-blown and hand-decorated exclusively by Quoizel. Then have your dining guests step right up and onto this great dining room carpeting. Soft, subtle, and beautiful, described Galaxy's most popular carpeting, Country Mood. Features 11 gorgeous colors, Scotch Guard, and the Anso 5-year wear guarantee. Only from Galaxy Carpet Mills. And finally, Chuck, we have this delicious gift for your dining room worth over $1,100. This stunning dining room suite from Broyhill, a contemporary dining room that will bring years of enjoyment. This 7-piece group is highlighted with parquet doors and glass shelves in the lighted curio china. The name Broyhill assures you excellence in style and quality. And Chuck, these prizes are worth over $3,050.
All right, all we need are 3 bullseyes, Chuck. Win the bonus game. You get over $3,050 in prizes, plus double the money in the pot. However, you know, should lightning appear. We don't want that because then you lose all that you have in the bonus game. Okay, we want bullseyes. We want money. The wheels are spinning. Spin number 1. Let's go. Come on, bullseyes. Bullseye. Here she comes. Come on. There's $100. Bullseye. $200. How about a bullseye? $400. All right, no bullseyes, but lots of money. Now, you've started out. You have $400. Your choice comes now. You can be daring and go for your second spin, or you can take the $400 and walk away. What do you want to do?
Spin it. Spin it again.
He's going to go for a second spin. All right. All right. You understand, of course, that somewhere up there's lightning. We don't want that lightning. You have 400. Let's add. All right, let's add to it, or else get some more bullseyes. Good luck. Spin number 2. Here she comes. Come on, bullseye. You have $500. More money. $700. Come on, bullseye. $900. Whoa. Now, as I said before, standing here on Bonus Island, as the money gets higher, the decisions get tougher because somewhere back there, you know there is lightning. You can take $900 and walk away, or you can be daring and go for your 3rd spin and try and add to the money.
Spin it again.
It's going to go again. All right, you're going to go again. You realize there are no bullseyes up there.
I feel bullseyes.
You feel bullseyes? All right, let's go. You have $900. Spin number 3. Here she comes. Come on. Bullseyes this time. Bullseyes. $1,000. Bullseye. There's one. How about another one? Come on. There you go. You felt them. All right. Now you're in pretty good shape, but you still can walk away. You can walk away right now with $1,000. Or you can risk the $1,000 and go for your 4th spin.
Spin them again.
You're going to spin them again. All right. You're risking $1,000. You know that. Now, let's take a look. You want to freeze either of those or both of those bullseyes?
Let's freeze both of them.
Freeze both the bullseyes. That means those windows will not spin. So if the lightning was back there, you're safe. We need one more bullseye. You've got $1,000. Come on, bullseye. Spin number 4. Bullseye, bullseye. Ooh, a big one. $1,300. Now, you can take $1,300 and quit right now, or you can go for your 5th spin. One window still open.
Let's go.
He's going to go. All right. Magic. Warm those hands up. You have $1,300 risking on this one spin. Spin number 5. We want another bullseye, and you've got all those prizes, and we'll double the pot. Come on, bullseye. Ooh, $1,400. You now have another choice. It's $1,400 and walk away, or try and be daring and go for your 6th spin.
Let's spin it again.
Going again, all right. Spin number 6. Spin number 6. Let's spin the window. There she goes. Warm those hands up. Feel a bullseye. Come on, Chuck. We'll double the money and give you those prizes. We want a bullseye. Spin number 6. Come on, bullseye. Ooh. $1,500. Now, I want to remind you that there's lightning up there somewhere. It could be in that window. It's only in one of them. You can walk away with $1,500, or you can try for your 7th spin. And I want to tell you something. If you spin 10 times without being struck by lightning, we will give you the prizes, plus $5,000. All right? Now, that's an added incentive. You have 4 more spins to reach that point.
Gotta play the odds and spin them again.
He's going to go. He's going to go. All right. Spin number 7. 4 more spins for the prizes and $5,000 or a bullseye. We want money or a bullseye. Come on, Chuck. Bullseye, bullseye. Ooh. $1,800. You can take the $1,800 and quit. You can go for your 8th spin if you want to. 3 more spins and you've got $5,000 and the prizes.
Okay.
He's going to try for his 8th spin. All right, 3 more spins and you've got $5,000. Or if you get a bullseye, we'll double it right now and give you those prizes. Come on, money or a bullseye, but come on, bullseye. Ooh, $1,900. That's a lot of money. You can.
A lot of money.
Is it going to be walk away with $1,900 or risk that money and go for your 9th spin?
Can't stop now.
He's going to go. You're going to go. All right. 2 more spins and you got it all. Or you got it all if you can hit a bullseye. Come on, spin number 9. Come on, bullseye. Ooh, $2,000. Now we're down to a very important moment. You have $2,000. That's real cash. You can walk away, or you can risk that $2,000 and go for spin number 10. In spin number 10, if you get the bullseye, we'll double the money and give you the prizes. If you get some more money, we'll give you $2,500, or rather $5,000 and all the prizes. But you know what happens if lightning comes. All right? You think about it, because it's a big decision. Will he go for spin number 10? We'll find out when we come back. Don't go away. Jay Stewart, in a most exciting moment here for Chuck and for me, and I hope for you too. Chuck, you have spun 9 times. You have not hit lightning yet. You have spun 9 times, and we've told you if you spin 10 times, do not hit lightning, we will give you $5,000 and the prizes, which is a total of $8,050 cash and prizes to bring your total to $20,900 on one spin. Or you can right now walk away with $2,000. Are you going to risk the $2,000 and go for your 10th spin, or are you going to quit?
I'm going to spin.
He's going to go. All right. It all boils down to this. If money comes up there, you got $5,000 in the prizes. If bullseye comes up there, you've got $5,000 in the prizes. If lightning comes up there, you got nothing. All right? To bring your total to $20,900, we want a bullseye or money. Spin number 10. Come on, Chuck. Come on. You got it. Congratulations. Oh. Nice going. Fantastic. Well, Chuck, you were pretty brave. We talk about daring, and you were daring because that lightning could have popped up at any time. We don't know where it was, and maybe you were safe and maybe you weren't. Let's spin the information up there and see where the lightning was and not cover it up. You were safe. All along, you were safe. But you didn't know that, obviously. Okay. That's the beads of perspiration on my forehead there. You now have a grand total, cash and prizes, and they're going to be proud of you in Winston-Salem, $20,900. Not bad. And a chance to meet a new player. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go on, take your spot as our champion, Chuck. And now, Jay Stewart, will you please introduce our new challenger?
Jim, he's a Lieutenant JG in the Navy, stationed at Miramar Naval Air Station. His interests include flying, traveling, and writing. Meet Dale Merlin.
Welcome to Bullseye, Dale. Nice to have you here, sir. Lieutenant JG, is that what he said?
That's right.
How long have you been in the Navy?
Just about 3.5 years now.
What exactly do you do in the Navy?
Well, I'm involved mainly in training. I plan a few flight missions, and it looks like I may be getting into some public affairs work in a little while.
Great. What made you join the Navy, may I ask?
I would have to say basically patriotism. I wanted a chance to do my service for the country there, and also there's the opportunity to travel a little bit.
Have you had a chance to travel at all?
I have done some. First of all, I was in the Indian Ocean on an expedition there. We set a little bit of a record, which I don't like to recall too often, but we were at sea, out of sight of land, for 144 straight days.
144 days on the water?
That's right.
Well, you've traveled, but have you seen any land? I mean,
luckily, I have seen a little bit. Around the Mediterranean, we got to see a little bit of Italy and some of Spain. We saw the pyramids in Egypt, and we got to go to Athens.
So it's true. Join the Navy and see the world, right?
It sometimes works out that way.
Well, we're going to see how to play Bullseye and see how well you play, Dale. You've got a tough opponent there in Chuck. And let's take a look, first of all, at the categories you're going to be playing with in this particular game. Very important. Upper left-hand window, the categories are Civil War, The Funny Pages, Men of Science, and Nursery Rhymes. In the upper right-hand window, the categories are Masters of Art, a visual category, Famous Flicks, Latin America, and Grab Bag. All right, let's spin the wheels and get underway. We'll cover them up. And Chuck, you're the champion, so you go first. You decide your own fate. Hit the button, and let's see what comes up. Good luck. You have Men of Science, $300 a question. Latin America, $300 a question. Also, the contract is 2 questions. Will it be science or Latin America for you, Chuck?
Let's try Men of Science, please.
Men of Science it'll be. The contract is worth $600. You must answer 2 questions to complete the contract. Here's the first one. This medical researcher developed a vaccine to prevent encephalitis, but he is most famous for developing the oral polio vaccine. Name him.
Sabin.
You're right, and you have $300 in the pot. Wow. The key word there was oral vaccine. Of course, Jonas Salk was what first came to my mind. All right, you've completed 1. Now you have 1 more left to complete the contract. Here it is. In 1839, this American accidentally dropped some rubber mixed with sulfur on a hot stove. However, it did not melt. And this accident led to his discovery of vulcanized rubber. To complete the contract, name him.
Goodyear.
You're right. Goodyear is correct, and you have completed the contract. Is that the one with the blimp? I'm not sure. Anyway, you have a decision to make. Chuck, you've completed the contract. You can bank that $600 or leave it in the pot and play on. What do you want to do?
I'll play on.
All right, you're going to risk the $600. You're a gambler. In that case, let's spin the information, cover it up, and Chuck again. You held control. You can hit the button when you're ready. All right, your contracts, or your categories are Civil War, $200, Latin America, again, $300, and the contract, Bullseye. All right, Chuck, you've hit a bullseye, which means you decide how many questions there are to a contract. After each question, I'll have to ask you whether you want to continue on or not. But first, let's choose a category. Which will it be?
Civil War, please.
Civil War it'll be. All right, you are $1,400 away from the game, so 7 correct answers here could win you the game. But remember, you can stop anytime you want. Here's your first question with a bullseye up. Category Civil War. Name the president of the Confederacy.
Davis.
You're right, Jefferson Davis, and you have $200 in the pot. 800 total. All right, you have a decision to make now. you've answered one question. Do you want to try for your second question in this category?
Yes, I will.
All right, you're going. Here it is. Civil War. Early in the war, the South raised a sunken federal ship called the Merrimac, covered it with iron plates, and renamed it Virginia. In 1862, it fought a famous battle with this northern ship. Name this northern ship.
The Monitor.
You have $1,000 in the pot, and you're on your way. All right, you have another decision to make now. Do you want to continue with the contract or end it right here?
I'll go on.
All right. We'll go on with the third question in this contract in just a moment when we come back. Don't go away. Well, son of a gun, we've run out of time, so we're going to let Chuck try to complete his contract on our upcoming show. However, in order not to give him unfair advantage over Dale, we will complete this game immediately after we conclude this program, and you'll be able to see it on our next show. Okay? Hope you see our next show. Until then, this is Jim Lange, hoping that everything you're going for hits the bullseye.